We didn't record anything. Not a thing. We didn't record anything. I was trying to activate the park on 40 meters. Got 4 contacts, 1 triple park to park and then another. But I forgot to hit the record button. Told y'all the Southern ham is not the smartest apple in the basket. Or knife in the drawer, sharp it, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to 20 meters. Band conditions today are not near as good as they were yesterday. DX heat is basically telling us there's nothing going on, but we're gonna see. Okay, nothing heard. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo calling CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. US 10562, US 10562 for Parks on the air and standing by for a call. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo calling CQ, US 10562, US 10562 for Parks on the air, standing by. Takes a minute. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo calling CQ, US 10562 for Parks on the air and standing by for a call. Not looking good all of a sudden, I don't know why. Maybe DX heat is right, maybe the band is completely shut down. That would be highly unusual though. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo calling CQ, US 10562 and standing by for a call.
Kilo Tango 4 Zulu Golf.
Kilo Tango 4 Zulu Golf. I can always count on Robert from Virginia. How you doing, my friend? I changed bands and you popped right in there.
Oh yeah, I found you again.
Roger that. Well, I've got you 5.5 again. Well, I had you 5.8, I think, on 40, but the 20 doesn't seem to be working real good for me.
Okay, all right, I'll take you. I'll copy your 5.5. I have you 5.7. 5.7, Victor Alpha.
Roger, Robert. Thank you so much for getting in the log twice today. I appreciate you, my friend, and have a great afternoon. 7-3.
Yes, sir. Good luck to you. Good to talk to you again. 7-3.
Thank you so much, my friend. Hams are so nice. Robert picked him up on 40 and on 20s. Okay, the Kilo Yankee 4, I missed all of the suffix. Try again, please.
Kilo Yankee 4,
Roger. Jeff in North Carolina. I've got you, Jeff, 5-2 in the park.
Hey, I got you 5-2, but I got you in North Carolina.
I wasn't ready for the park to park, but I think I got it. Is it 6849 Reed Gold Mine?
Hey, Roger.
7-3, Jeffrey. Thank you so much for the park to park, my friend. I hope you have a great activation. Enjoy your POTA. 7-3. QRZ, Parks on the air.
Kilo 2, Oscar Romeo Charlie.
Kilo 2, Oscar Romeo Charlie. Paul in Colorado. Beautiful signal, 5-8.
Roger, Paul. We got you 5-7 here in Colorado.
Roger, my friend. Man, your audio is fantastic. The band's a little light today, but you're sounding really good. I've got you 5-8 in the park, Paul. Thanks so much for the contact. Have a great afternoon. 7-3.
Yeah, the QSB took you out, but thank you for the call anyway, Paul, and hope you have a wonderful day.
He said the QSB ate me up. Well, that's the problem. Roger, my friend. I've got you in the log. Thanks so much for the contact. Yeah, the QSB ate me up, and that happens a lot. But I appreciate you, my friend. 7-3. QRZ, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo calling CQ, US 10562 and standing by. I'm going to try to respot myself. Sometimes that'll bring them coming. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Kilo calling CQ, US 10562 in Louisiana, standing by. I did set up the new infed in a little bit of a different configuration. I set it up closer to what the manufacturer recommended in terms of feed point and elevation, and but the band condition is really slow. I've never seen.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Kilo Fox Alpha,
Whiskey Bravo 9, Kilo Fox Alpha, Matt in Illinois, park to park. My friend, I got you 5-5 in my park, US 10562. Standing by for your park, my friend.
My park numbers are 1015 and 0287.
Roger, roger. I copy 1015 and 0287. Is that a QSL?
QSL, and I have you at 5-8 in Illinois.
Roger, roger. I got you 5-5, Matt, in my park, US 10562. My friend, thank you so much for the double park to park. I so appreciate you. That gives me 9 contacts on this activation. I might get it done. Okay, I heard an Alpha Kilo 4. Okay, is it Alpha Kilo 4 Hotel Mike? Is it Edward in Tennessee? Is that a QSL? Roger, roger. Alpha Kilo 4 Hotel Papa, Jeff in North Carolina. I've got you 5-1, Jeff. Roger, roger, Jeff. Thank you so much, my friend. You're number 10, so my activation is complete. I can actually take a breath at this point. I appreciate you getting in the log. Have a great day. 7-3. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo calling. CQ US 10562 and stand by. One of the problems when you're operating portable is that regardless of how good your system is, everybody everywhere cannot hear you. And so somebody has set up just a few kilohertz away and they're bleeding over on me pretty bad. I could change frequencies, but I'm gonna hang it out, hang in there with it and see. But no blame to them, because I'm sure they couldn't hear me, because they certainly weren't there when I set up. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo calling. CQ US 10562 for Parks on the air. Stand by. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo calling. CQ US 10562 and stand by for call. It's one of those days where I wish I had a portable linear, just hit them with power. Southern Ham wouldn't know how to handle all that. I'm gonna check the radar real quick, because we've got some weather forecast to move in today. Really heavy flooding range from a system in the Gulf. But at this point, I'm not sure on the timing. It looks like we're kind of got an hour or two of clear spot that we can play for a little while. So we'll see. We got to get out of here certainly before that starts. See. Kilo Quebec 4, is it Kilo Uniform X-Ray? Is that a QSL? Roger, roger. I've got Michael in Florida. Michael, I've got you 5x1 in my park, US 10562, QSL. Roger, roger, Michael. Thank you so much for pulling me out at a 4-4. I appreciate you hunting today. Have a great day. 7-3. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo calling. CQ US 10562 and standing by. He pulled me out at a 4-4 in Central Florida. So that was nice of him, because he had to work to do that. That doesn't just happen. You actually have to work to pull somebody out of the mud. And I appreciate it when hunters go to that much effort. We have fun regardless of the band condition, regardless of the weather. Well, not regardless of the weather. If it's lightning, I'm getting the heck out of here. CQ, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo calling. CQ US 10562 in Southeast Louisiana and standing by for call. I just looked to see if I could move to another band. Nothing. Nobody spotted on any other bands except 50 spots on 20 meters. And I'm looking at my waterfall and it's pretty weak. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo calling. CQ and standing by. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go hunting. How about that? Let's go hunting and have some fun. Our activation's complete. Let's see if we can hunt some parks and finish this thing up. That sounds like fun. And we're all about having fun. Last call on 20, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo. This is the last call on 20, US 10562 for Parks on the air. Nothing heard. I'm gonna go QRT and do some park hunting. This is Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo 14.225 is now available for use. Park to park, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf, Kilo. Park to Park, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo.
Park to Park, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo, Russia 5, and US 8313,
Roger, Roger. I did not, I had the 0682. What was the second park number, Jason?
Second park, 8313, 8313.
Roger, Roger, 8313. I've got it now, my friend. My park for you is US 10562, 10562. Call sign Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo. QSL?
I got the 105. Go ahead with the full park number.
10562, 10562.
QSL.
Roger that. I've got you 5-1, Jason, 5-1. Thank you so much for picking me up, my friend. Have a great activation, 7-3. That was good. I had no idea it was a double park to park, but it worked, so we got him. He was a little light, but kind enough to pick me up, and I do appreciate that. So that gives us 13 so far. So let's see if we can't catch another fish. Park to Park, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo. QSL? Roger, Roger. I copy 1425 Susquehannock State Park, and I've got my park for you as US 10562, 10562. QSL, Ken? 10562, 10562. Negative, negative, Kenneth. It's 10562, 10562. QSL? 6262. 10562, 10562.
Thank you very much, Paul.
73, Kenneth. I appreciate your patience with me. Have a great activation. That was good. So he was very patient. That's a skill. So for those of you maybe getting started in portable operations, POTA, SOTA, etc., I feel like, this is my feeling, is I do this to serve the hunters. If I'm calling for a park to park, it's up to me to do everything that I can to make that park to park complete. And I think it also works the other way. And Kenneth is a great example of an operator that works that way. He could have gotten frustrated and said, "I can't hear you," and just moved on to somebody that's got 1,000, kilowatts behind him. But he didn't. He stuck with me, and now the Southern Ham got another park to park in the book, and that's the way it ought to work. Fun guy. Hams are so nice. I love I love Smart Logger, so y'all have heard me say that before if you listen to my channel. And the new feature where you can separate operators and parks with a comma makes it so easy. You could have 3 operators and 2 parks, and you just put commas between them, 1 entry, and it multiplies it out. All right, this one in South Dakota. This would be fun if we could get this. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo, park to park.
Park to park, I believe it's starting to Kilo, Kilo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo. QSL?
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Kilo, Kilo. QSL?
QSL, Richard. My park for you is US 10562, US 10562, and I have your park information already. I appreciate the contact. I've got you 5x5 in Southeast Louisiana.
I've got you about a 5-3 into South Dakota today. Thanks for the park to park.
Thank you, my friend. Have a great activation. Enjoy your POTA. 7-3. We got him.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
but the band just kind of came up a little bit, and when it did, we got in there. That's 15 contacts, man. You know, there was back in the fall when I would come out to this park and other parks and, you know, rack up, you know, 100, 150. As many, I think the most I got last fall was one park. I got 310 or so contacts. Those were fun days. But these days, when you got to work at it, it might be more fun. We're going to go ahead and wrap this activation up. Was it a success? Yep. Every activation is a success. Doesn't matter really how it turns out, because if you make one contact, of course, if you make 0 contacts, in my mind, it's not even an activation. There's nothing to log. You got 0. But if you make at least one, it's technically a failed activation. Well, it's failed only because you didn't get 10. You don't get credit for it as an activation. But what you did do was serve at least one hunter. You made a contact with one hunter who may have been looking for that park, that state, that county, whatever their motivation is. And so there's no such thing as a failed activation in my mind. So we operated for 44 minutes. We got 15 contacts. Band conditions were, you know, they're pretty bad. It's funny, we're kind of in that period where yesterday they were pretty good. Today they were pretty bad. But we got 15 contacts, and 10 of those were park to parks. So thank goodness for those folks that are out there activating. The antenna distribution was outstanding, spread well all over the country. We had 4 contacts on 40 meters and 11 contacts on 20. So in all, I'm gonna call it a good day. Squeezed it in right here before the weather hits. We got weather moving in from the south, a tropical system in the Gulf, which for us in Louisiana, that's a pretty common event this time of year. And so anyway, we're gonna break this down and pack it up. The jury is still out on the end-fed. I'd really like to give it a couple of more goes before I make a final determination about it. But at this point, I'm gonna call it so far very positive. Yesterday's activation was extremely good considering all things considered. And today, considering band conditions, the fact that I was able to reach out and touch a park to park, for example, in South Dakota, I read that as a positive. So the full evaluation of the antenna will be coming in the future. But for now, I want to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate y'all coming along. I want to say special thanks to the hunters that make these activations possible. And if you enjoy the videos, you like the content that I'm putting out on YouTube, I want you to subscribe, because it really motivates me to get back out here and produce more content. Hit that like button, because Google likes that. YouTube likes that. And that notification bell will make sure that you know the next time that Southern Ham drops a video. Thank y'all for coming along. 7-3.